Yo, yo, this shit is ridiculous, bro. Abilene, Texas, bro. Fuck. It's been cold all fucking day and it's been raining all fucking day. I mean, all day. Just like yesterday, bro. And we're in the month of April. Like, all winter, it's been hot as a bitch. From last year to this year. And now, it seems like all summer it's gonna be cold as a bitch, bro. This shit is crazy. My car is saying it's 47 degrees outside. And it's windy as fuck and it's raining. You know what I'm saying? Usually I can handle, 50-degree weather. But when it's cold and windy and raining, fuck that. That's the worst, bro. I'd rather have it negative. Because when it's negative, it usually ain't windy, bro. And I used to be in Wisconsin for a year when I was in the military. And we were working on F-16s in the Air Force when I was in the Air Force. And I've been through some cold shit, you know what I'm saying? But this shit here, bro, when it's cold and raining and windy, it's the fucking worst. But let's go, I have to let my dogs out to use the restroom real quick. But let's go see if these people are still here. Like I said, there's nothing back here, bro. Nothing. There's no reason for anybody to be back here. And like I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna go show y'all the front. I'm gonna go show you all these parking spots, and I'm gonna go show you how I know these people are. Like I don't know how many times I gotta show y'all that these people are following me, bro. I don't know how many times I gotta show y'all that. And yeah, I know this fucking windshield is fucked up. They did this shit. They fucked my windshield up. When I went to get to a store or get something to eat, they put fucking holes in my tires and they do shit like this. They fucked my shit up. And over time, it just went like that. So, they're still here. It's cold as a bitch outside. Cold as a bitch. There's no reason for anybody to be over here. Now, I know they're just sitting here fucking watching my ass. So, we got PWM 20 whatever. I didn't see it. I drove by too quick. I was too busy looking at my phone instead of the license plate. But look at all these fucking spaces, bro. And explain to me why they're back here. Explain to me why the fuck they're back here. I'm gonna show you all these parking spots, right? In the front. There's no reason for them to be back here. Roby, lay down. You got parking spots here. You got parking spots way the fuck over here. Like I said, I choose my spots very carefully. Very carefully. And like I said, the first time I went back there, nothing. Middle of the day, nothing. There's no reason for anybody to be way the fuck back there. And that's exactly what I'm trying to show you people. It's just no matter where I go, they're going to continue to park by me and follow me and watch me. Because they have a weapon in this vehicle that they can control remotely. That's been affecting me in health. All these parking spots, people. All these parking spots. There's no reason for them to be back there. No reason at all. And like y'all said, y'all already know. I'm homeless because the government took my fucking money from my bank accounts, and they continue to take my money from all these digital sources like Cash App, Bank of America, Texel, Venmo, PayPal. Even if I have my money in the stock exchange, like I said, there's nothing you can do to stop these people from taking your money if it's online. There are hackers everywhere for a reason. And that's exactly why they're trying to make money digital, so they can always control your money. They can take your money away. It happened to Kanye. It happened to Andrew Tate. When Kanye said what he said about the Jews, what happened? They took his fucking money. Adidas dropped out the deal. And first of all, hold on, let me talk about Adidas, for example. So you tell me you can take God's money for talking about some Jews when he said what he said was true. What he said was true. These Jews, right? And just because this is how you soft ass motherfuckers are when somebody says some shit, right? Y'all go and say, oh, he's talking about the whole race of fucking Jews when they're not even fucking real Jews to begin with anyway. as we all fucking know, fake ass Jews. But anyway, but just because he's a big image and he's on a big platform and he has these contracts with different people and he's well known, and he's, you know, famous and has money, y'all want to talk about he's racist and he's talking about all Jews. Like, how many times have y'all said something about black people, but you're not talking about the whole race of all black people? Or how many times have you said something about white people and you're not talking about the whole race of white people? Say, I always say something about whites or Caucasians, right, on my YouTube channel. But I always go back and say, I'm not talking about all whites or Caucasians. But it's a big chunk of y'all motherfuckers that do some nasty ass shit out here. That go around cutting motherfuckers up, taking people's organs and shit, wearing people's skin. Y'all do the weirdest shit, bro. And like I said, I'm not talking about the whole group of whites or Caucasians. I'm just talking about the specific chunk of you nasty ass motherfuckers that did the same shit y'all did during slavery. Y'all still out here doing. Y'all still out here being fucking racist as shit. Y'all still out here following motherfuckers around, fucking with blacks behind the scenes because you got nothing better to do with your fucking life. And then you got black people working with you because all these black people that got a low level of IQ only care about money. Only care about money. They don't give a fuck about nothing else. So they will do anything they can to get it, including kill their own. And those are the words. You know what they say? They worse than racist Caucasian motherfuckers. That's out here. The white people that's out here doing shit like that. They worse than them. Worse than them. And everybody already knows about the police. Like I said, the police are predominantly white Caucasian ethnicity, 70% at least, around that range, 70%. And everybody knows the police is nothing but a fucking cult and a gang that's out here fucking with people. Not just blacks, they fucking with everybody. They fucking with everybody, but they doing a whole bunch of shit that's wrong. Just fucking with people. Just fucking with people. And like I said, I'm not finna stay. Watch y'all. They gonna eventually leave because they know they not finna stay here all fucking night. They just there for me. They not finna stay there all fucking night. I promise you that. Because it's cold as a bitch out here. And they not finna waste gas and just to stay out here all fucking day. So that's why I say I choose these spots very carefully. Very carefully. Nothing. Stores way the fuck over there. They got no reason to be back here, bro. No reason at all, except for me. And like I said, it's because they have a weapon in this car that they are controlling that is fucking with my health. It's turning my muscle tissue soft. It's turning my organs soft. It's turning my fucking brain and heart and lungs and everything else in my body into fucking mashed potatoes, all mushy like. This is how they've killed many people before me. This is how people, that's why they always died in cars or hotels and shit like that. Because they did the same thing to me in hotels. They followed me to hotels. These weapons can travel through walls. They can travel through ceilings and through the ground. So they can be in the room above you. They can be in the room to the side of you. They can be in the room, they can be in the room under you and attack you. And they can see you too. They can see you. Let me go ahead and tell y'all some of the technology. 2068. Let me go ahead and tell y'all about some of the technology that exists out here that the police use and that these cults of people use, right? See, they think I don't fucking know. Let's go ahead and get started on this, right? Cloaking technology exists. Cloaking technology exists. And they're trying to make it seem like they don't have it. They've had it for a while. It's been here since the beginning of time. Like I said, all this technology we have, bro, all this shit is old technology. Old technology. These police, all of them, they have cloaking. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them have cloaking technology. That means they can basically turn invisible. Camouflage. It's basically camouflage. They can make their car camouflage and make it invisible and just sit there and watch you without you even knowing. I know, because I'm not fucking stupid. Because they think I don't fucking know. They think I'm stupid or some shit. Now, not only can they do that to their cars, but they can do that to themselves, right? They can do that to themselves. And what I mean by that is they can walk around invisible. They can walk around in camouflage. It's been here for a long time. It ain't nothing new. They have laser technology to where they can attack you through any object. Laser technology can go through walls of damn near any substance that's here. Damn near any substance. But the laser can be so small, right? To where it won't even burn up. You won't even see the hole it's burning through the wall or through your body. You won't even see it, right? Why you think they got laser technology to where they can laser your eyes, right? People that can't see well, they got blurry vision, right? They get eye laser treatment, right? That's the shit I'm talking about. That's the type of shit that they use against people, right? Laser technology, people. Let me go over the one I've been talking about already for not well, I don't know how long I'm gonna talk about it, but on all of the rest of my videos, right? EMF radiation. EMF is electrical magnetic fields. Everybody knows what radiation is. There's different types of radiation. But EMF radiation is basically electrical magnetic fields of radiation. Now, for example of what that is basically, sit down, lay down, stop. Now, basically what that is waves of electrical magnetic fields with the data mixed in from these cell phones, the radiation, right? There's a reason they're called cell phones. See, you overlook the names of these devices. Cell phone. Why the hell would it be called a cell phone? CELLPHONE. That's two different words. Cell. What do you have inside of your body? Cells. These phones can destroy your cells. They've been doing this to me for years. Now, a lot of you might say this is crazy talk, but just think about it. Just think about it. You don't think that the people that clone people, right? The government that clones people, when they used to clone people back in the day, right? I'm not even gonna say when they used to, because they're still doing it now. They lied to you motherfuckers and said, we're gonna stop that because we're not supposed to be playing God and this and that shit, right? But they're still doing it. Don't even get me started on the people in acting and modeling and music industry. They're killing people and cloning them, especially in that industry. So they can continue to use them as a money source without any problems. Because what do people have in their lives? Problems. And what do people, they have conflicts and problems, and they don't want to do everything that they're told, such as demonic shit or some homosexual shit. And they don't want to be seen, or they don't want to have that a part of their image. So they kill them and clone them, so the clones will do everything they ask. So back to what I was saying earlier. I don't want to get off the topic. EMF radiation, that can come from damn near anything electrical, including car batteries, and it can come from Wi-Fi. It can come from cell phones, TVs, laptops, car batteries, and I forgot what it was about. Even electrical wiring, bro. It's just so many different levels, right? Anything electrical, even fucking light bulbs, bro. Because it's electricity traveling through wiring. All the voltage and shit that's traveling through those wiring, through the wiring to light up a light bulb. A whole bunch of electrical shit. Our bodies are full of water, and we're made of electricity. We are electrical beings. So why is everything around us electrical? It doesn't make sense. So it's already killing you on a small level, but they can raise the intensity at any time they wish. That's why it's called a cell phone. It can destroy your cells. It can destroy your muscle tissue. It can destroy your brain, your heart, any organ in your body. And the biggest organ you have is your skin overall. Like I said, that's why my body has been shaking. Different parts of my body all day, different times a day, or all day. You know, they've raised the intensity so many times to where I've had flesh flapping around like a fish out of water. Large portions of flesh, whether it's my face, my back, chest, leg, even my fucking private parts, just flapping around, moving by themselves uncomfortably. Because they've raised the intensity level of the EMF radiation from a cell phone. And I could have been 200 feet away and it was still happening. So what does that tell you, bro? The range on these things is ridiculous. And I got the same thing in this car. Why do you think they're building Wi-Fi in vehicles now? Why do you think they have IMEI numbers on the phone so they can tell where these phones are at and track them and see who's who? Not only that, but the phone can listen to you talk. It can study you. It can listen to the way you talk, and it can study your haptic feedback from the way you walk. Even like I put tapes on my cameras because, you know, like everybody knows these cameras can be watched. And let me go back to the government, right? About the cloning and shit. They said they were gonna stop cloning, but they still clone. And then Snowden, the one that ran to Russia for protection from the military, because if Snowden comes back over here, they're gonna kill him for exposing the truth, which was they're fucking watching people through all the electronics, through their cameras, and listening through their mics illegally. And they're still doing it today when they said they were going to stop doing it. So what does that tell you? The government is already lying to you. They don't give a fuck about you. They've already deleted one of our videos where I was talking about the government doesn't care about you, because we've had plenty of people in the military that have served their country, lost legs, lost arms, lost limbs, lost hearing, lost eyesight, lost teeth. They still got PTSD to this day. And they're fighting to get paid to make a living, and they're getting treated like shit out here. Like shit. Just like blacks going through racism, they're getting treated like that by other people from this country. So what does that tell you about a country that you serve? These people don't give a fuck about you. The citizens don't give a fuck about you, and the government definitely doesn't give a fuck about you. They're just using you as a fucking pawn on a chessboard. They don't give a fuck about you. You're just a pawn that made money for them, because it's all about selling weapons and different artillery. They don't care about human. They don't care about life. They don't care about how many lives they got to take. They only care about control. They only care about money, and they worship and serve Satan. Y'all got to wake up out here. Demons do exist, people. This is not no fucking show. This ain't no fucking drama show. This ain't no action. This is real life. Demons do exist. They're fallen angels. Y'all gotta wake the fuck up and see that shit. And they're giving people exactly what we need to kill ourselves. All this technology. And they've been using it against me for years, trying to hide it. And these police know exactly what the fuck they're doing, following me the fuck around. And so do these random ass people, like I say, following me the fuck around, watching me, waiting for me to die in this vehicle because they have weapons in this vehicle. Now, when I go and tell people that, what do they think? Oh, he's just a crazy motherfucker, right? He's just a crazy motherfucker. And that's the beauty of it. Anybody that they go attack this way, nobody will help them. Why? Because they're just gonna call them mentally ill, or sit your ass down. What'd I tell you about that? I'm about to whoop your ass. Dog sitting here chewing my motherfucking jacket. But anyway, where was I at? You know what I'm saying? They're following motherfuckers around. They're attacking people this way and killing people. Even though, go look at the videos, bro. Look it up. Look up people being found dead with missing organs. These groups of people are all about organ harvesting. And like I said, they take interest in people of color. People are full of melanin in their skin and muscle tissue. Melanin. Using melanin for different technology and different medicines. And using their blood. Using any form of DNA they can take from them, bone marrow. They take their eyes, so they can use their eyes. They take their flesh so they can use their flesh, their hair so they can use their hair, organs so they can use their organs, sell them or use them for an organ transplant from a healthy subject. And like I said, these people have already come up. I could tell by the way they look at me, bro. They already follow me to fucking around looking at me like I'm a fucking a cow that they're getting ready to kill. But like I said, I'm not scared of that shit, bro. Cause I know none of them ain't gonna touch me, bro. Like I said, I'm truly with God. And the minute that starts, like I said, the war is already here. The war's been going on. But the minute they come and touch me, it's over with. It's over with. They already know that. They already know that. These people have come from my life many times. Y'all want to say, oh, if the government really wanted you dead, you'd be dead. Not if you truly with God. The one and only true God. Not if you truly with God. See, you people don't believe that though. Y'all don't really have a true belief in the creator of all things. Y'all don't have a true belief in that. Y'all don't know that there are those here that are truly with him. I'm not even religious, and I am truly with him. Religion is from man. Religion is not from God. Religion is bullshit. So all these Muslim ass motherfuckers that's out here, they're probably the closest to the old ways. And that is what I respect about that religion and that religion only. You know what I'm saying? Because I was going to talk some shit, but not really. Because when it comes to Muslims, their rules and their way of life and their way of thinking is the exact same way I think. And I'm not even religious. And I've always been that way as a child. So I was raised to be traditional. So that's why I have a problem getting into relationships with girls, especially in this generation. The last girl I was with cheated. Cheated. For what? She had no reason to cheat. Sex was great. I look great. You know what I'm saying? I'm at least an 8. In my opinion, I'm at least an 8. Let me show you my face. Let me turn the light on. You know what I'm saying? I'm not an ugly guy. My opinion. Am I? Go in the comments. Let me know. Do you find me attractive? I mean, if my body is a slim, fit, athletic, you know. Teeth look all right. I got braces, but you know. So why cheat? It's because, especially white Caucasian ass females, right? Especially white Caucasian ass females. Dudes already know white girls a lot. Basically, all of them cheat because they feed off of the energy of cheating. They enjoy it. They can't handle being in a healthy relationship that is true. Because Satan goes in their ear and he fills their head with this bullshit, with all this music and all this twerking and all this fucking money and all this, your man need to be rich and all this other yada yada yada, right? When all that shit don't matter. What matters is you need to be working on your soul. But what did these bitches focus on? Oh, I need a man that's chasing money. I need a man that know what he want to do in life. I need a man that's gonna protect me and take care of me, right? You can do all that shit and the bitch still gonna cheat. I promise you. Jeff Bezos is a multi-billionaire. Hundreds of billions of dollars. What his wife do? Cheated with a fucking chef. Or, well, I think it was a chef, right? A chef that worked for Jeff Bezos. A cook. Cheating on him. The dude had all the money in the world. So what does it tell you? These bitches it don't matter how much money you got. These bitches still gonna cheat. All these dudes with all this fucking money are still having divorces with their women. Why? Ask yourself that. Because they don't give a fuck about them. They only give a fuck about the money. They live off of the thrill of cheating. That's why you got so many cuckold ass motherfuckers out here that are married fucking on other people. Right? That's exactly why this exists today. Adultery, lust. It's in everybody. But the question is, how far will you go in sin? See, I don't have a problem with greed. I only have a problem with lust. And I admit that. I only have the problem with lust. I don't have the problem with nothing else. Greed. I don't have a problem with dishonesty. I don't have a problem with loyalty. I don't have a problem with, fuck, I can't think. Cannot think today. You know what I'm saying? All the other ones, I don't have a problem with all that shit, bro. Greed and jealousy, right? And let me talk about jealousy. Watch your friends and watch your family. Just because they are your blood, just because they're your friends, don't mean shit. See, a lot of people find me weird because they always say, "Oh, why are you alone? You're always alone." And even the girl I was with made fun of me because I was alone. She called me a loner, and I said, "You will find out why I'm alone later in life." See, right now she's 19 years old. 19 years old. I'm 26, so she young. So I already knew she was gonna cheat because she young. A white girl that's young, I already knew she was gonna cheat. It don't matter how well I look. It don't matter how much money I got. It don't matter. It don't matter if I had a mansion. It don't matter if I had cars. The bitch was still gonna cheat. Cause that's what these bitches do. Y'all ain't raised to be traditional. Y'all ain't raised to be loyal to your man. Y'all ain't raised to be honest and true. And y'all ain't raised to be with just one man. See, y'all got it in y'all's heads that y'all just want to date the fuck around, which is fucking disgusting. Date around, sleep around while you talking to multiple men looking for a relationship, which is fucking disgusting. And that goes for men too. That's fucking disgusting. That says everything you need to know about those type of people and their character and who they are. They go around sleeping around, dating around, putting their dick in anybody that they like, or opening their legs to somebody that they like. Giving their flesh, mind, body, and soul away, right? To somebody. While they're still out here looking for a relationship and love. That's the generation we live in today. And then they want to talk about that's okay. It's dating. That's fucking disgusting. I've only slept with 4 women in my life, and I'll probably never sleep with another woman again, bro. Because I'm tired of wasting my fucking time with these bitches. Tired of wasting my time. Tired of it. Tired of it. Tired of it. But the long video is coming where I'm going to talk about everything. I mean, I'm probably going to be up for fucking a week talking about everything that's happened over the past few years of my life. With the police, with my family, with my friends. Because I even told my friends that I was being followed by people. And they took my money from my bank account. So what did my friends do? Oh, bro, come on. Come on. No, nobody believes that bullshit. If the government really wanted you dead, you'd be dead. It's like anything you say that's out of the ordinary, you automatically assume crazy, mental, and nobody believes you. And that's exactly how people die. That's exactly how people get killed out here. Because the ones that you trust, the ones that's supposed to believe you, when you're the ones that's supposed to love you, the ones that you love, the ones that you trust, the ones that you will believe, if they told you the type of shit that's happening to you in your life, if they told you that shit, you would be helping them. You would do everything in your power to help them. But none of my friends stepped forward to help me financially. None of them believed the word I said. They all laughed and made fun of me. And they did not believe that the government was after my life. How many videos do I gotta show y'all of police and random ass motherfuckers follow me to fuck around the country? The country. It doesn't matter if I leave the country. These governments are connected. What do you not get? These hospitals are connected. They're all working together. They're out here killing people. What do you not get? How many times do I gotta say this shit? All these police are working together. They communicate. The police ain't nothing but a damn cult, and so is the government. It's just a cult that's existed since the beginning of time. The same people that hung him on a cross, the one that y'all fucking worship so much, killed him. It's the same group of people. What do you not get? They're still here, killing people. I don't understand how many times I gotta say that shit. Look at the fucking money look at the fucking cash that you hold. A pyramid with the eye. And if you create a star within those words in the middle, it says what? Mason. And if you fold this money a certain way, it'll show the Eiffel Tower is burning down before it even fucking happened. So what does that tell you? That was a fucking inside job. The government did that bullshit to its own people. And some people know about it. But y'all don't want to accept that, bro. Because it's conspiracy. And what did I tell you in one of my last videos? Start with the money. Look up folding money. Look up the signs and folding money. Signs and folding money. And then you will see everything. Or you'll see, some of the hidden code and messages that they show right in front of your face. See, these people, it's called avoiding karma, right? When you do something bad to somebody, karma doesn't come back and bite you in the fucking ass. All right? The rules they try to play by is, if we tell them and they continue to let it happen, or if they continue to go through with it, then the bad karma will not come back for us, right? That is the rule they play by. But they seem to think that God is not coming back. They seem to think that they're going to survive the wrath of God. See, these people, it's two types of people, right? There's two types of people. One person, right, that loses everything. Women, money, material, right? Everything. Jobs, just down. Two types of people in that position. One will do anything and everything to get out of that position, including worshiping and serving Satan, right? Going and doing homosexual shit on TV, in music, taking pictures, doing all this demonic ritual shit, praying to false idols and demonic shit, and statues of goats, human goats, right? Doing all that shit just to have some money, material, women, and fame, to get out of that position of misfortune, to get out of that position of being uncomfortable, to get out of that position of being hungry, of being alone. And then you have the other people that will still continue to serve and worship the one and only true God, the creator of all things. Right? The one and only true God, the creator of all things. Doesn't matter what we go through. We will not serve and worship Satan. We will not serve and worship a false god or a false idol. Let me tell you about religion, right? And how it's bullshit. Not only is religion from man, but all these religious ass motherfuckers are the worst people here. The worst people here. They're the worst. You see a lot of videos talking about, oh man, I used to be Muslim, but I went to create Christianity because Christians are just so much nicer. The Bible is just so much, it makes more sense. Yada, yada, yada. It makes more sense. It's nicer. It's more compelling. Right? So that's why I went from being Muslim to Christian. Oh, I had a dream of Jesus. Da da da. Shut the fuck up. That's Satan. That is Satan. That is Satan. You have a dream of shit but Satan. And you're not smart enough to fucking see it. You left the only religion that was going to save your bullshit ass for some bullshit. Because it was much nicer, much easier, and it wasn't as hard as being a fucking Muslim. I don't want to put profanity. You know, it's not as hard as being a Muslim, which is all that traditional and all that hard And all that misfortune you got to go through of being a Muslim. Which is why I respect Muslims, because the way they live and the way they think is the way I live and the way I think. Now I may not fast like them. I may not do everything that they do, but our thought process is the same. Damn near the same. So that's probably the only religion that I say that makes sense when it comes to being connected with the creator of all things, the one and only true God. That's it. Let me tell y'all something about let me tell y'all something about the fucking the Bible. It's all bullshit. All these Bibles are bullshit, bro. Written by fucking cults and written by demons. Wake the fuck up. Wake up. Do your research. What books were they reading back then? During that time? Did they need a fucking book? No. No, they did not. You see, you motherfuckers don't believe because y'all wanted to see something. Y'all want to see some shit happen. You don't believe it if you can't see it, hear it, smell it, touch it, feel it. You don't believe it. So if you can't see, hear, touch, smell, feel, and all that other, or sense any of your five senses, if you can't sense it, right? Any of your five senses, if you can't sense it, it just doesn't exist. You don't believe it. And a lot of you motherfuckers out here talking about, oh, I'm for God and this and that. You want to read the Bible when the Bible is bullshit itself, and you want to post all these scriptures on your social media, and you're not even about that life. You can't even keep your fucking legs closed. You can't even start putting your dick in all these fucking women. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm some perfect motherfucker, right? Because I'm not. I've done fucked up shit to people, to myself, family. I've done a lot of fucked up shit. But what I have not done is truly mistreat somebody for my own personal gain. Mistreat someone for my own personal gain, or mistreat somebody out of jealousy. Which is disgusting. And God sees all things. And when he returns, everyone will be judged for how they lived. And there will be no repenting in the end. So these people that go around serving Satan and worshiping Satan and doing all these people that are following me around trying to take my life. Because these people are they're serving Satan. They're doing this for money and material. They're promised these things because they do shit to people, wrong shit to people, right? And they think that they're going to be protected. They think that Satan is the true one and only true God. They truly believe that. And that's why they worship and serve him. They think Satan is the good one, and they think the one and only true God is the bad one. They know he exists, but they're not worshiping and serving him. They're worshiping and serving Satan because Satan is giving them the life that they want. Money, material, fame, women, men. They're serving him because they can hear him. Because they can touch him. They can feel him. And he gives them things. See, a lot of you motherfuckers that's out here talking about, oh, I got a car. Ooh, I got a house. Ooh, I got this money. Thank God. This is from God. All these followers on so this is from God. Thank God. That ain't from God. That is all Satan's work. Making your life a lot easier so that you can forget about the one and only true God that you're supposed to be out here serving. God ain't out here giving people fucking cars, houses, material, and money. Why? Why would he do that? Why? For what? You're not here for that. You're here to work on your soul and show him that you are worthy. You are worthy of coming back home. And what the fuck they doing back here? Let's go see. Because I know damn well they got no reason to be back here. They driving all the way to the back. Look. They driving all the way to the back to go to the front. They was still on the road, and they driving all the way to, like I said, I'm being followed, bro. They had no reason to come to the back to go all the way to the front. That car's gone. Like I said, been over there making this video, and that car's gone. I told you they was gonna sit here all fucking night. I told you. And look at that car going right to the fucking front. They drove to the back of the store to go to the front. Make that fucking make sense. And they're leaving because I'm fucking following them. They're leaving. What did I fucking tell you? Got him on fucking video. Proof right here. They had no reason to come back there. Now they're fucking leaving. Look, and now they trying to make it look like they going to the fucking store. Look, the proof is right here, bro. Right there. Why did they go to the back to come to the front? Because they know I'm at the back. They're tracking my phone. They're tracking my cell phone. They see every damn thing I do on my cell phone, people. Every damn thing they see I'm doing on my cell phone. They're tracking my cell phone. They're tracking this car. Why did they explain that? They went to the back of the store, drove all the way around, went all the way the fuck over there, turned around, and came right here. Make that route of travel make sense. Make that route of travel make sense. I told you they're using men and women of all ethnicities, of all age groups to follow you. They're all worshiping and serving Satan. They're doing this because they don't care about taking other people's lives. As long as they are taken care of. They're doing this for money, material. These people don't care about taking other people's lives. They don't care. And they don't know what the fuck to do. Look at them. They don't know what the fuck to do. They're stuck. Stuck. What did I tell y'all, bro? I don't know how many times I gotta fucking show y'all this shit. I don't know how many times I gotta show y'all this shit, bro. They're not going to get out the car. Because they're not here to go to the store. They're not here to get out the car. They're not here to go to the store. They was here to come back to the car, come back to the back to see if I was fucking dead. Stupid ass motherfuckers. Let's go ahead and get their license plate, for one. Before I forget that. Let's get their license plate. Gotta make sure we get the license plate. They changed the license plates. They changed the people driving these cars around. So you can lose track of who's who. Like I said, it's thousands of these motherfuckers. And there's millions of people in these fucking cults. All over the world. It's not just the United States of America. TFH 0037. TFH 0037. Let's go ahead and get it on camera again so y'all can see. Like I said, they're not going to get out. Because they're not here to go to the store. They was here to fucking see if I was dead in the back of the store. See if I was dead. Because they have a weapon in this car. I'm telling you. Just because you can't hear and see it doesn't mean it's not here. It's the Wi-Fi. It's the car battery. It's all the shit that they did to me as a baby that they're using against me now as a weapon. This is why I can't get any help from the hospitals. This is why I can't get any help from any doctor. Because they're all in the cult. They're in the same cult. They're not going to help me. The lawyers and attorneys are not going to help me. No matter how much proof I have. They're not going to help me. The judicial system is corrupt. These lawyers and attorneys are working with the judicial system. So are the judges. So are the police. So is the government. It's all the same. It's all connected. Wake up. Gone. Like I said, gone. What did they come back here for? They came back here turning their car off, pretending like they was finna chill and lay to go to sleep. Now they gone because I wasn't over here. Because they can't see me. Which is why they was back here to begin with. To keep an eye on me. Waiting for me to die. I have extreme pain in my chest right now and in my head every single day and night. From what they're doing to me. Can't make this shit up, people. I can't make this shit up. I'm out though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna keep on talking. I'm not gonna keep making these videos and talking about this shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't already showed y'all everything. And the ambulances don't follow me no more, bro. I kid you not. I was in a hotel one time, and I went outside, and there was an all blue ambulance sitting outside with the lights off, just chilling. No car, and the engine was off, just chilling outside. As soon as I walked up to their ass, recorded them, they fucking left. Explain that. I'm out, y'all.